races, first 2 races. But he worked out of it, which is good, you know what I mean?
Actually, I remember like you were there
Well, yeah, it's a brand new scoreboard for us. First time using it, so trying to keep fairly. It looks pretty similar, but it's you know more stuff on there. Yeah. So.
I'm Merle, by the way.
I'm Craig. Nice to meet you. You're with
Vype.
Okay.
You're the broadcast.
Howdy. It's the same as the other one. Well, yeah. But the same. When we score, they score. We score that.
Maybe.
Play around that. That's what I was just looking at. How
So you go like.
and I brought an umbrella.
Okay.
We did have to wipe the board
A few times.
once. Travis.
I was gonna say,
He figured it out.
I'll keep track of the inning score and whatnot, so that
How are you?
It's the same. It's kind of like the same.
That's why I'm kind of sitting over here for a little while.
No, so yeah, so see where the red R is?
If I do, let's do inning scores here. We got 2 and they've got 1. So we have to double it over. Oh, but now it adds over there.
When you hit this, it then tallies in the total versus over here.
Yeah, I see how it is. Yeah, that's interesting.
He didn't give us a go ahead on hits and errors.
Cool, thank you.
Just because, yeah, I don't like hits, but we'll wait and see.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Because if there's something that could go either, I mean, it's usually pretty clear, but if it's not, everyone would just have to understand, we're going to make an unofficial call here, and then they do it later, you know, and they'll fix it, but we're just going to make our best shot.
I know that they didn't like errors, because then it was like,
why is this inning still going on?
Right. Yeah. Yes, they are.
I don't say what it is.
Yeah, right.
But it looks nice. So, the same just brought up new concessions. So it'll be, yep.
Vandegrift High School for day number 2 of the 2024 Hill Country Invitational. My name is Merle Bertram with Vype Live here for Vandegrift Vipers Baseball as the Vipers look to take on the Rockwall Yellow Jackets in a battle of early season unbeaten here. Both teams coming in here with a mark of 2-0 as you see the head coaches meeting at home plate. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Chris Miller for our pregame ceremonies.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Benham Field, where today's varsity baseball game is between the visiting Rockwall Yellow Jackets and your Vandegrift Vipers. Lineups for today: batting first for the Yellow Jackets and playing shortstop number 10, Pearson Reebok. If you guys could line up on the third base foul line as I call your name, that would be greatly appreciated. Batting second and playing second, number 9, Benji Cordona. Batting third and playing third, number 6, Dylan Cheek. Batting fourth, their designated hitter, number 11, Jake Overstreet. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 3, Landon Locke. Batting sixth and catching, number 17, Jake Pickering. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 1, Tristan Rowley. Batting eighth and playing Canyon Millar. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 17, Cole Wassane. Batting sixth and catching, number 25, Luke Miller. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 11, Garrett Springer. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 15, Cash Millar. And batting ninth and playing third base, number 12, Carter Hubbard. And in right field, number 4, Tyler Lee. If you can now please stand, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Here, just there's no time to take off your cap.
All right, so there you go. We are ready for baseball. Battle of the early season unbeatens. 2-0 Vandegrift against 2-0 Rockwall. Rockwall coming off a fine season last year, 36-9. They were 11-1 district champions and regional semifinalists. They've won their first 2 games this year in this tournament, knocking off Alamo Heights yesterday in the opener 16-3 and taking care of Dripping Springs last night 7-3 in a game seen here on Vype. And for the Vandegrift Vipers, 2-0. They came back to defeat Hutto 3-1 and won the nightcap, and I mean nightcap literally after the umpire delay, by a final score of 8-2 over Capel. So both teams 2-0 here in the early going. And we'll meet here on a beautiful Friday afternoon.
There was an item found in the parking lot and turned into concessions. If you have lost something of value, I can't tell you what it is, but please check. If you lost something of value, it is at the concession stand. You can identify it. I believe it's yours.
Chris Miller being suitably cryptic about the lost item found in the parking lot. We could raffle it off and we could probably provide free broadcast for everybody.
If it's keys, it's mine.
Batting order for Rockwall. Pearson Reebok, the shortstop, to lead it off. Benji Cordona, the second baseman, batting second. Dylan Cheek at third base, batting third. Jake Overstreet, the DH for the pitcher. Brandon Hutchings in the cleanup spot. Landon Locke at first base, batting fifth. Jake Pickering behind the plate, batting sixth. Tristan Rayleigh in right field, batting seventh. Hudson Holt in left field, batting eighth. And Mason Pate in center field, batting ninth for head coach Barry Rose's Rockwall Yellow Jackets. Reebok, Cordona, Cheek, Overstreet, Locke, Pickering, Rayleigh, Holt, and Pate. Defensive set for the Vipers. Garrett Springer, Cole Hussein, Tyler Lee, the outfield left to right. Carter Hubbard, Tristan Obalo, Cash Millar, and Candy Millar. The infield third to first. Luke Miller behind the plate. And George Farley getting the start on the hill for the Vipers.
Here we go, Vipers.
Beautiful day, about 70 degrees here in Austin. Wind gusting, blowing in and blowing left to right a little bit. You could probably hear it in the crowd mic before I tried to adjust that down. And there's a ground ball swung on the first pitch, hit to the left, up the middle. Millar's got it, the long throw to first. Great play, great throw, but great speed by Reebok to beat it out, the infield single. Millar did all he could on that one, and his brother Canyon with the stretch. But Reebok aboard. And that'll bring up Benji Cordona, the second baseman. Cordona showing bunt, infield crashing in, toss over to first, runner back. Kicking off a busy 22 broadcast day for us here on Vype today, basketball and baseball. Smattering of soccer in Houston thrown into the mix. Cardona showing bunt again. There goes the runner. So down, they got a shot here, and the ball's going to get loose and go out in the center field. He's going to try to advance over to third. The throw coming in. That's going to sail into the dugout. And we're going to get the throw to the plate. Is not in time. And the Yellow Jackets break on top 1-0 on a couple of errors. So 1-0 as the Vipers spot Rockwall a run here. Benji Cardona will step in. 1 ball, no strikes to count to him. And popped up into foul territory out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Uncharacteristic there for the Viper defense, which really improved tremendously last year. Of course, a whole bunch of new players this year with graduation, but looked very solid yesterday. But wheels fell off the cart a little bit on that play. Hopefully they've got it out of their system now. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Inside low, ball 3. Paulie, the right-hander, trying to bounce back on the 3-1 count, and that one tap foul. Works at full, 3-2. Nice crowd on hand on a Friday, well, early afternoon now at 12:02. Timed tournament games, so a 2-hour time limit on these tournament games to keep things on schedule. 3-2 pitch, that ball slapped into left field, but right at left fielder Garrett Springer took about 1 step to his right and hauled it in for out number 1. 1 away for third baseman Dylan Cheek.
Number 6, Dylan Cheek.
So Cheek will step in with 1 out and the base is empty. And he taps the first pitch foul, strike 1. Game 1 of 2 for Vandegrift here today. After this one, Rockwall will take on Alamo Heights, I would imagine. As that pitch at the knees for call strike 2. Because Vandegrift will play Alamo Heights tonight at 5 o'clock. 0-2 pitch. 1 hops up to the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This will be the only broadcast of the day, however. I have to pack it up and head down to Burger Center for girls regional semifinal basketball action tonight. 1-2 pitch. Tap foul, and that caught a piece of. Everybody seems to be okay, so the count will remain 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Line drive out in the left field for a base hit. So Cheek is aboard with 1 away. That'll bring up the DH, Jake Overstreet.
Overstreet.
It's easier to throw stuff at Chris from here, so that's fun. What? What? Oh, sorry. See right there. I didn't know you were there.
Pitch over his head, ball 1.
Yeah, little snowball fight.
One ball, no strikes. Cheek aboard at first with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Just missed inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Farley working from the stretch. There goes the runner. Now he stops, and that ball hit the center field. And starting back and then realizing the wind is blowing straight in, Cole was saying comes back in, makes the adjustment, and hauls it in for out number 2. So 2 outs, runner at first for first baseman Landon Locke.
30 minutes late, they all left.
This very much a pitcher's ballpark. 323 to the left field foul pole, 325 to right, 380 to left. That may as well be 380 yards. It is, or to center, I mean. It's a long ways away, and the wind and the air out here really adds some distance. Want to know the count to Locke. Tossed over to first, had him leading, but just a short lead. That pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One more pitch, and they got him picked off. Let's see if they execute better here today than yesterday. Running him back and put on the tag. Well done. Well done. 1-3-4 pickoff to take care of Cheek and retire the side. In the inning, however, for Rockwall, they pick up a run. They get it on 2 hits, 2 errors, nobody left. And we'll go to the bottom half of the first inning to score Rockwall 1. Vandegrift coming up to bat. Viper batting order looks like this today. It always changes up in district play, in tournament play. Tristan Obalo, the shortstop, to lead it off. George Farley, the pitcher, batting second. Ethan Wood, DHing today for right fielder Tyler Lee. Kenyon Millar over first base batting cleanup. Cole Hussein in center field batting fifth. Luke Miller, the second, behind the plate, batting sixth. Garrett Springer in left field batting seventh. Cash Millar, second base, batting eighth. And Carter Hubbard over at third base, winning pitcher in game number 1 yesterday, batting ninth. So Obalo, Farley, Wood, Kenyon Millar, Hussein, Miller, Springer, Cash Millar, and Hubbard, the batting order
What he does, Tristan, has
for the Vandegrift Vipers.
start and then white. Oh my God.
Defensive set for Rockwall. It's Hudson Holt, Mason Pate, Tristan Rayleigh, the outfield left to right. Dylan Cheek, Pearson Reebok, Benji Cordona, Landon Locke, the infield third to first. Jake Pickering behind the plate, and Brandon Hutchins, big tall right-hander, on the hill for the Yellow Jackets. I mentioned I'll be heading down to Burger Center tonight. For girls regional semifinal basketball. I did the 1A girls and the 1A boys regionals last year. And a funny story, the boys game had 5 players with the same last name. And not a single one of them was brothers. They were all cousins. Pitching their called strike 1 to Obalo. Pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Obalo. Pitch up high, ball 2.
Oh boy, gotta come to you
3
now.
balls, 1 strike.
Go 2-1.
Austin High back in action down in Sinton. As that pitch up high, ball 1, and Abala draws a leadoff walk. Love it when your leadoff hitter gets aboard. That'll bring up George Farley. We'll see what he does here with the speedster Abala at first.
What do you say now, George? Here we go.
Austin High splitting their 2 tournament games yesterday after winning their district opener to start the season. And snaps her down to first, and they got him. 2-3 back pick to erase Obalo.
Work back there, kid.
So 1 ball, no strikes to Farley. Base is now empty with 1 away, and he slaps that one foul on the right field line. 1-1. Up high, ball 2. Brushes him back, 3-1. And ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Farley will trot down to first base, but now 1 away, and Ethan Wood, the DH, will step in. Quick visit to the mound. Austin High taking on Mercedes at the Sinton tournament. They'll take on Canyon Lake at 1:30. McNeil getting it away at 1 o'clock today against Brandeis in the Syntex First Pitch Classic. And then we'll take on San Antonio Johnson tonight. As baseball season is here.
Let's go, Hook. Let's do, baby.
Your designated hitter, number 14, Ethan Wood.
All right, Wood, what do you say now, kid? Let's go, 1-4.
So Wood steps in from the right side. 1 out, 1 aboard. Vipers trail by 1 here in the early going. Toss over to first. Pitch at the knees for call strike. There goes the runner, hit and run, get to the right side, and dropped by the second baseman. Bare hand pickup, still recovers in time. Nice job by Cardona not to panic. 4-3 fielder's choice retires Wood. On the play, Farley moves to second base with now 2 away for Canyon Millar. Canyon Millar had a terrible day yesterday, just 6 RBIs in the 2 games. Millen Desai running for Farley at second base. That ball slapped in the air to the left side. Coming in. It's going to drop in there for a base hit. They're going to send Desai home. The throw coming in. It is up the line. Not in time, and the Vipers have tied it up. Canyon Millar, his 7th RBI in just 2+ games. So Cole Hussein will step in. We're tied up at 1. Pitch up high, ball 1. Good teams respond. The Vipers have done that here in the bottom of the first inning after spotting them a run at the top. That ball ripped down the right field line, but slicing foul like a bad golf shot. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's very rare.
Ooh, good cut. Just missed that one, 1 and 2. Email's open now if anybody's at work and wants to look busy. voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Pitch down low, 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Will it get through? Nope, backhand stop. Nice play again by Benji Cardona. Flashed the leather a couple of times that inning. And it goes as a 4 unassisted for out number 3. But the Vipers do tie it up. They get the 1 run on 1 hit, helped out by a couple of walks. 1 more left on base. We play through 1. We'll go to inning number 2. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Venom Field, top of the 2nd inning now. Merle Bertrand here with you at the ballpark on a beautiful Friday afternoon in Austin, Texas. 1-1 ball games ahead at the top of the 2nd. It'll be Landon Locke will get a fresh at-bat. He was at the plate when they picked off Cheek in the 1st inning, so it'll be Locke, Pickering, and Rayleigh due up here for Rockwall in the 2nd.
Leading off for the Yellow Jackets in the top of the 2nd inning, number 3.
First pitch from Farley here in the 2nd. Swings on the first pitch and launches it high in the air to the right side, going back, and making the catch. Nice recovery out there by Tyler Lee, fighting the wind. Started back, and again, the wind knocking that ball down. He had to come in and slipped. Great concentration to make the catch 1 away.
Number 17, Jake Pickering.
Outfield's going to be a treacherous place this afternoon as Jake Pickering steps in. Rockwall being very aggressive, swinging in the first pitch a lot. Pickering looked at the first pitch down low, ball 1. Takes that pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. One hops up to the plate, 2-1.
Oh, good pitch.
Ooh, just a little low apparently, 3-1.
Pretty pitch, pretty pitch.
Line shot right up the middle, out in the center field for a base hit. So Pickering aboard with 1 away. That'll bring up the right fielder, Tristan Rayleigh.
Now batting number 1, Tristan Rayleigh.
Gonna say courtesy runner here, number 20. 20 is Isaiah Oviedo, it looks like. So Oviedo, the runner at first base with one out. As Rayleigh steps in and takes the first pitch outside corner, strike one. Toss over the first, runner back. Give a shout out and say hello to my mom tuned in from the great state of Illinois. Getting her warmed up for Cubs spring training baseball. I guarantee it's not 72 degrees in Illinois today. 0-1 pitch. Popped up right side into foul territory. And just out of play in the concourse. Sends the student section scattering. Well, if you want an excuse not to have to go back to geometry class, getting plunked in the head by a foul ball is probably a pretty good one. But everybody seems to be okay. No balls, 2 strikes. Toss over the first. Folks in the press box showing me that it's 47 degrees in Chicago. Sorry, Mom. Didn't mean to rub it in. 0-2 pitch. High and away, good waste pitch. 1-2 to Rayleigh. Farley with the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Check the swing. Did he go? I don't think he did. Oh, they ring him up. They appeal to the base umpire, and they ring him up. So 2 away, first strikeout recorded from Farley, and that'll bring up Hudson Holt. It's going to draw a visit from Coach to discuss that. My wife says they get to be right twice a day. I guess I didn't want to waste one on that one.
Yeah. Have to get the home plate umpire to feel it. Usually the catcher has to. Right, exactly. No, we're out of it now, sorry.
So here's Hudson Holt stepping in. Oviedo still running at first base. 2 out now. Bit up high. Ball 1. Caught the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. There goes the runner on 1-1. Throw down. Second's going to sail out in the center field. And backing up. They keep him right there. Nice shot backing him up this time by Hussein.
Get it down, Luke. Get it down, Luke.
So Pickering with the stolen base. 2 balls and a strike to Hudson Holt. Oviedo at second. And time is called. Farley leading in from the stretch. 2 balls and a strike. On the batter, Holt. Just a little hide away, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Fouled straight back out of play, and the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The pitch from Farley hit to center field. Wassane has a beat on it, drifting back, and then steps in a step or 2 and hauls it in to retire the side. So in the inning for Rockwall, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, runner to left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the second inning, still tied up at 1 apiece. Well, we got a second. I want to thank our sponsors this year of Vandegrift Vipers Baseball here on the Vype Live Network. Our Grand Slam sponsor, Jones and Spross. Our home run sponsors, I-9 Sports, Wayne Weigelt with State Farm, Sport Clips, and Austin Sports Medicine. And our double play sponsors, TRPD Baseball and Craig Smizer with 1835 Realty. Thank you to all those folks, as well as all the other sponsors you see there on your screen, for making it possible for us to come out here and do Viper Baseball on the Vype Live Network. These tournament broadcasts, a little bonus baseball, helps me come out and see the team, get used to them, shake off the cobwebs, gets me out of the house. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Vandegrift. Luke Miller, Garrett Springer, and Cash Millar. And hopefully a few more. And that one fouled back for strike 1. Another good rip, fouls it back, 0-2 the count. That one tapped left side, third baseman gobbles it up. And a high throw is going to sail into the dugout, and he's going to stay right there as it bounces back like one of those little bounce back machines we used to get when we were kids. But Miller's aboard to start off the Viper second. That'll bring up Garrett Springer, the left fielder. Toss over to first, runner back. Shows bunt, bunts through it. Throw down to first and able to get back in. So strike 1 to Springer. Shows bunt again, a bunch of foul, the count 0-2. 0-2 pitch, swing it away, and waves at that one for strike 3. So one away for Cash Millar.
Your second baseman, number 15, Cash Millar.
Miller at first with 1 out now for Millar. Curveball drops in there for strike 1.
I leave that.
No 1 pitch. Good cut, strike 2.
Hey, leave
The
that
Vipers
high
have
stuff
to
alone.
watch Jake Pickering. He's got a gun behind home plate. Reminds you of Buchanan when he was healthy last year for the Vipers. Last couple of years, really. No balls, 2 strikes to Millar. Up high, ball 1.
Hey, sit down, bud. Let's go.
One-two pitch. Ooh, fouled it off himself. That stings. And the count remains 1-2 to the Vipers' second baseman, Cash Millar. That ball slapped to the right side. Umpire has to get out of the way over to second, shortstop for 1. The throw to first in time. So the 4-6-3 double play eliminates the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, 1 error, nobody left after the double play. We played through 2 here at Benham Field. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Good ball game going here on day number 2 of the season. Rockwall against the Vandegrift Vipers. Merle Bertrand here with you at Benham Field. We go to the top of the 3rd inning, 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error for Rockwall. 1 run on 1 hit, and 2 errors for the Vipers unofficially. And it's 9-1 and 2 hitters due up here for Rockwall in this 3rd. Pate shows bunt and bunts it up the 3rd base line, but foul for strike 1. No balls and a strike. right up the middle. Farley with a nice stab. And he'll underhand toss it over to first. 1-3 put out Farley to Candy Millar for out number 1. So back to the top of the order we go to Pearson Reebok. Got the game started with an infield single and scored Rockwall's only run of the game thus far.
Pitch.
Outside corner for strike 1. Showing bunt again, pulls it back, and Miller trying to frame it.
Not bad.
Umpire says no, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. High and tight, ball 2. Farley very unofficially 34 pitches to the first 2 innings. So pretty good shape there. 2-1 pitch. Misses outside, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. Oh, called strike. Lily, call there. Reebok says, my bad. Tossing the bat aside. I thought it was ball 4 too, and the umpire took a little while to ring him up. So, don't like it when batters do that, but I see why Reebok did there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Farley will take it, though. There's ball 4. Somebody finally realized that the outfield fence had blown wide open. They just got that shut out there. He went over the center field, his head, it would just roll out in the parking lot like you're playing in your backyard at home. First walk of the ball game surrendered by Farley as Cordona steps in. He's 0 for 1, flew out to left. Farley working from the stretch, no balls and a strike. Showing bunt. There goes the runner. Throw down. Got a shot. Nope. Going to get out in the center field again. They're going to try to move over to third. The throw coming in. And not in time. So Reebok at third with 1 away, 1 ball, no strikes to Cordona. Shows bunt again, pulls it back, off speed in there for a strike. Good pitch. One and 1 the count. Farley looking in. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch out in front of the plate and not going to be able to score. Nice job by Miller to block it. Went straight up in the air, but had a hard time locating the ball, and good recognition there by Reebok to come in. So 2-1 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. One and 2 the count to Cordona. It doesn't help with him trying to bunt. That's a lot of traffic around home plate. 1-2 pitch. Slap fouled on the right field line. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just a little high, 2-2. That didn't miss by much. Two balls, 2 strikes. Check the swing, and it went around, and the tag put on by Miller for out number 2. So, second strikeout of the ball game recorded by Farley. With 2 outs, that'll ring up Dylan Cheek. Cheek smacked a single back in the first inning, 1 for 1. Comes up here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Check the swing. Did he go? They appeal and they say no. Ball 1.
I mean, that coach talks worse than the other one. That coach right there.
1-0 pitch from Farley. That's a good pitch. Let her high strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Farley showing good velocity, good control. Hasn't walked anybody yet. I have to check that. Had to walk this inning. As that pitch misses down low, 2-1. Two-one pitch to Cheek. Right down the pipe for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one tapped foul. Cheek steps back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and delivery from Farley. Right up the middle, and it's going to get through for a base hit. So that'll bring up Overstreet with Cheek aboard and 2 away. Overstreet 0 for 1. He flew out to center back in the first. Fourth hit of the ball game already for the Yellow Jackets as we play here in the third inning. Brushes him back. Ball 1. Check swing. Paints the outside corner. Good pitch. Strike 1. Cheek, medium lead over at first. 1 ball, 1 strike to Overstreet. Toss over to first. One pitch. There goes the runner. Hit and run. Ground ball left side. Knocked down at third. Bobbled to throw to first. In time. Nice job by Carter Hubbard. Did a good spear. Bobbled it. Recovered in time. Made a good solid throw to retire Overstreet, and the inning is over. Jackets scratch out a run on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. So we'll go to the bottom half of the third inning. 2-1, Yellow Jackets on top.
Concession stand is open. Hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, drinks, located behind the right stands next to the restroom.
Well, you make a good play, you lead off the inning. That's the unofficial rule in baseball. Carter Hubbard, who retired the side there with that fine play at third base just a moment ago, will lead it off. It'll be his first at-bat of the season. Winning pitcher in yesterday's season opener against Hutto did not play in game number 2. And had a designated hitter for him in that first game. So it'll be Hubbard's first at-bat of the season. Email is open. Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural, at gmail.com. If you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side, Rockwall fans welcome aboard as well. Hope we got a lot of Jackets fans tuned in up in the greater DFW area.
Leading off for the Vipers is in the bottom of the third inning, your third baseman, number 12, Carter Hubbard.
Carter.
So Hubbard steps in from the left side to lead off the Viper third. 2-1 Rockwall. Called strike 1. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Outside corner again, strike 2. Slaps it right side. And first baseman Landon Locke is going to scoop it up and step in the bag for the 3 unassisted put out, 1 away. And back to the top of the order to Tristan Obalo will go.
Tristan Obalo.
Obalo walked his first at bat. Takes first pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Good cut, fouls it back to the screen, but he's quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Looks this one down the right field line, but drifting foul. You can see a lot of room in foul territory here on both sides of the field at Benham Field. That one misses. The count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Apollo out on strikes for out number 2. And that'll bring up George Farley.
Pitcher, number 31, George Farley.
Farley walked and scored the Vipers' run. Actually, Desai scored the run for him as the courtesy runner. The pitch down low, ball 1. Check the swing, but outside corner anyway, strike 1. Brandon Hutchins settling in here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. And the inning is over quickly for Vandegrift. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We played through 3. We'll go to the 4th. 2-1 Rockwall here on the Vype Live Network. here's Landon Locke stepping in. 0 for 1, flew out to right field back in the second inning. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch in there for strike one. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. Umpire says it's a little inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like it.
1-1 pitch. Rip foul up against the screen, 1-2. One-two pitch. That ball ripped out in the right field for the 5th Yellow Jacket hit of the ball game. They have hit the ball well today. So catcher Pickering will step in. Jake Pickering, he singled back in the second. Shows bunt, pulls it back, pitch on the call, strike one. The ball's in a strike to Pickering. Toss over to first, pretty good move. Runner dives back. There goes the runner. 0-1 pitch, hit and run, chopper right side. Millar's got to get it to throw over to first, and did he get there in time? He got him just in time. Now runner over to third, and nice base running there by Locke. Realized that was a slow developing play. Nothing really the Vipers could do about that. They made it pretty close. Nice job by Canyon Millar. George Farley with a bit of a late break, but he got there in time. So the 3-1 put out to retire Pickering on the play. Locke moves over to third base with one away. So Tristan Braley stepping in. He is 0 for 1. Called out on strikes in the second. Comes up here with one out, runner at third. And now time is called. Conversation at the mound, and now coach is going to come out, talk things over.
Go George.
And probably is going to come out of the game. Doesn't look happy about it. So a new pitcher in here for the Vipers. So Aaron Gutierrez will come in. He got the save in game number 1 last night. Looks like Farley is now going to go back out to the outfield. Looks like Springer and Wassane are going to remain in left and center respectively. And Farley will stay to the game and move out to right field for Lee.
Now right field, George Farley.
Farley comes off the mound with 3 1/3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Lock at third base is his responsibility still, so the line isn't quite finished yet. As Tristan Rayleigh will come in. Runner at third with 1 away. Infield in. Shows bunt. Ball bounces back. Play at the plate and not in time. The run will score. So 3-1 Rockwall. Ball 1, no strike to Rayleigh. Base is now empty. Launches that one into the left field, sky high fly ball. And fighting the sun is Garrett Springer, hauls it in for out number 2.
Now batting for the 12, Hudson Holt.
So 2 outs, base is empty for Hudson Holt. Beautiful curveball, drops in there for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Ball 1 pitch. Ooh, just missed outside, 2-1. Gutierrez working quickly. The pitch foul back to the screen, 2-2. Two pitch. Down low, ball 3. Just missed outside, ball 4. So Holt's aboard with a walk, and that'll bring up center fielder Mason Pate with 2 outs.
Now batting for the 4, Mason Pate.
Just crossed over the 1 hour mark on our 2-hour time limit. Check swing up high, ball 1. Foul, out of play to the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Missed outside, ball 2. Good pitch, good cut, strike 2. Two pitch. Ooh, that looked good, but must have been a little low. Viper started to come off the field. So 3-2 for the second straight batter. 3-2 pitch. Missed inside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks. I'm not so sure about the second one, however. Back to the top of the order we'll go to Pearson Reebok. 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored for the Jacket leadoff hitter. Ground ball right side. Millar's got it, and he will step on the bag. 3 unassisted to retire the side, but in the inning, Rockwall picks up 1 more run on 1 hit, and they leave 2 base runners. So we're halfway through this one on the scoreboard, a little past halfway on the clock. 3-1 your score. Vipers looking to get some offense going here as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. For Vandegrift at the bottom of the 4th, heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Ethan Wood, Canyon Millar, and Cole Hussein due up to go to work against Brandon Hutchings. 18 pitches for him in the 1st inning. Then he settled down to 11 and 12, so he's up to unofficially 41.
The 4th inning, number 14, Ethan Wood.
Wood 0 for 1, grounded out to second, his only other at bat. And the first pitch down low, ball 1. Fouls that one back to the screen. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball squibbed down the left field line. Now the backhand spear drops at the long throw to first. Just in time. Man, oh man. Dylan Cheek saved that one from going deep into the corner. So Wood out on the 5-3 put out as Canyon Millar will step in. RBI single in the 1st inning. Turns on another one, hard hit. Going back, and it is up against the fence. He just keeps on going. Rounding first, heading into second. He will pull up there with yet another extra base hit. Three-run home run yesterday. Had a 3-run double in last night's game, so that's his 3rd extra base hit of the season. Cole Hussein will step in, grounded into an inning-ending fielder's choice back in the 1st. Got to get Millar in and get it back to a 1-run game here. Chop foul down the 3rd base side. 1 out, runner in scoring position for Vandegrift here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Curveball beautifully bends in there for strike number 2. That was a nasty pitch. Oh, 2 pitch to Hussein. Went up and swung at the eyes, got a piece of it to hang alive. No balls and 2 strikes to Hussein. Runner at second base with 1 out. Way up high. And took a unfriendly Viper bounce. Millar wisely stayed put. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy third base, but that one came ricocheting back just perfectly. So Millar had to stay put. Especially down by 2, you want to play it safe. 1-2 pitch. Up high, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase a high pitch. And with 2 away, that'll bring up Luke Miller.
Number 25, Miller.
So Miller will step in with 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Had a double in last night's game. I'd love to see that happen again. One 0 pitch to the Viper catcher. That ball slapped. That might get down. It's going to drop into the right center field. They're going to wave the runner around. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's going to be up the line. The Vipers will pull within 1. Throw down to second. Gets out in the center field. So Luke Miller delivers the RBI single to score Canyon Millar to make it a 3-2 ball game. And then Miller moves up to second base on the throw. And Vandegrift pulls back within 1. With the tying run at second base for Garrett Springer. Springer 0 for 1, struck out in the second. Pitch up high, ball 1. And now time is called. Vipers doing a good job battling back in this ball game. This is a good Heath ball club, a 30-win team last year. A lot of players back from that squad. Couple of Yellow Jacket players stretching in the bullpen, not really throwing yet, but limbering up just in case. Looks like Cutchings is around 50-plus pitches in this ball game, so not in any danger yet. 1-1 pitch. Slapped in the air to the right side. That's trouble if it stays fair, and it is going to be foul. The wind not helping the Viper cause there. 1 ball, 1 strike. One 1 to Springer, the Viper left fielder. Oh, another filthy pitch. Thing looked like a wiffle ball coming up there. 1-2 the count. Just missed outside. 2-2 the count. Cash Millar on deck if Springer can keep the inning alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it, and that one got a piece of the catcher, Pickering. Umpire will hand deliver the baseball to Brandon Hutchings to give Pickering a chance to put himself back together. Clean off the plate, whether it needs cleaning off or not. The brotherhood between catchers and umpires. So Springer will dig back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In there, call, strike 3. That looked a little high and away, but the umpire says no. And the Viper inning is over. But they scratch back and get 1. They get it on 2 hits. No errors. One more to left on base. We play through 4. We'll go to the 5th. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Benham Field. We go to the top half of the 4th inning. Aaron Gutierrez stays in as pitcher, but somebody gave him the message to tuck his shirt in. He looks a little less disheveled out there right now. We got a 3-2 ball game here in the top of the 4th. Gutierrez will be facing the heart of the Rockwall batting order. 2, 3, and 4 hitters to up here. Cardona, Cheek, and Overstreet. Defense remains the same from what I can see. Garrett Springer, Cole Wastayan, and George Farley, the outfield left to right. Carter Hubbard, Tristan Obalo, Cash Millar, and Canyon Millar, your infield third to first. Luke Miller behind the plate. And Aaron Gutierrez on for his first full inning of work after taking over for George Farley last inning. So Cardona will step in. 0 for 2, flew out to left and struck out in the ball game thus far. Curveball misses a little low, ball 1. Missed outside, 2 balls, no strikes. That one fouled off of Miller's face mask, and the count 2-1. Two 1 pitch. One hops up to the plate. 3 balls and a strike. That ball slapped left side. Backhand stab by Hubbard. The throw to first in time, and a nice Pilates stretch by Canyon Millar to keep that throw out of the dirt. Nice play by the Viper defense. 5-3 put out, 1 away. And that'll bring up Dylan Cheek.
Number 6, Dylan Cheek.
Cheek's been a tough out. He's reached base both times and probably mad at himself for not allowing himself to get hit by that off-speed pitch. Ball 1. Lifted in the air right side, but out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of singles for the Jacket third baseman thus far. Lifts that one there to the right side. And nice play by George Farley with the over-the-shoulder catch out there for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Jake Overstreet.
Number 11, Jake Overstreet.
Overstreet 0 for 2 is flown out to center and grounded out to Hubbard at third. Curveball right across the plate for strike 1. Another good-looking pitch for strike 2. Gutierrez works very quickly without any base runners. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. How about that? A quick, quiet 1-2-3 inning. And the Vipers will go to the dugout looking to take the lead in the bottom of the 5th. They still trail it here by a score of 3-2. And we'll keep it here for some sounds of the ballpark.
Take me out to the ball game. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Hey, baby, do you come here often? Strike 2. Hey, baby, now what's your sign? Strike 3. Hold on now, where you going? Jimmy's out, next in line. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Why, yes, I went to Harvard. I majored in pre-med. Just stay for one semester.
All right, we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for Vandegrift. Cash Millar, Carter Hubbard, and Tristan Oballo as the Vipers try to pull even or take the lead. Trail at 3-2. And the first pitch in there from Brandon Hutchings in there for strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, bounces off the mound, and going to be dropped, and Millar will reach base. That one kind of squibbed off the bat, then glanced off the mound. And the shortstop, Reebok, unable to handle it. We'll take it. So tying run at first base with nobody out for Carter Hubbard. 0 for 1, grounded out to first unassisted. And his only other at bat. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Looks like a good-looking bunt. He's got a chance to beat this out. He will beat it out. Ooh, boy. Millar almost got back picked off a second. So Vipers have runners at first and second with nobody out. I know third baseman Cheek dropped it with the barehanded pickup, but I think Hubbard was going to beat that one out anyway. So back to the top of the order to go to Tristan Oballo. Vipers threatening here in the 5th inning. He shows bunt. Munts it right out in front of the plate. Barehand pickup only plays it first, and he throws it away. Vipers are going to tie it up. It's coming home from third base is Millar. The Vipers have runners at the corners and a tie ball game. Vipers playing small ball. Hubbard over to third. Oballo at first as he reaches on the throwing error. And we're tied at 3. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. This is Brandon Hutchings. He's done a great job in the mound. This isn't all necessarily his fault. And number 15, I forgot already his name, Derek Hoffman, going to come in and pitch. So Hutchings comes out of the ball game. He pitched a good game. Gave up just 4 hits. One of those, the bunt single by Hubbard just a moment ago. And Derek Hoffman will take over. And here's the situation with runners at the corners, nobody out, in a tie game. While he takes his warm-up tosses. Again, I want to thank our sponsors of Viper Baseball. The Grand Slam sponsor, Jones and Spross. Our home run sponsors, I-9 Sports, Wayne Weigelt with State Farm, Sport Clips, and Austin Sports Medicine. And our double play sponsors, TRPD Baseball and Craig Smizer with 1835 Realty. Thank you to those folks and the other sponsors you see there on your screen for making it possible for us to come out here and bring you Viper Baseball this year. Got a final from down in Sinton. What appears to be an improved Austin High Ball Club. They win 9-0 over Mercedes in 4 innings. They're 2-1 on the season. Actually 3-1. They won their district opener against Anderson. That crazy District 26-6A has so many teams that they had to open the season with district play. So here's George Farley, 0 for 1, but he walked and scored. Steps in here, runners at the corners with nobody out. And Hackett at the first pitch, fouls it back to the screen, strike 1. Hubbard at third, Obalo, good speed at first. Wouldn't be surprised to see him take off here any moment now. Showing bunt, pushes up the first base side, and it is going to roll foul. Nice idea. But the count 0-2 now to Farley. If that ball stays fair, Hubbard could have done handstands home. A great break off at third base. Hubbard at third, Obalo at first. 0-2 pitch to Farley. Wasted it up high, ball 1. Outside corner for call, strike 3. That looked about 4 inches off the plate. But Farley is out on strikes for out number 1. That'll bring up Ethan Wood.
Number 14, Ethan Wood.
So runners still at the corners, but now 1 away. And time is called. Derek Hoffman trying to keep it a tie ball game. Ethan Wood trying to change that. We'll see if Coach Hickle sets the play in motion to try to manufacture a run. I don't know if you take the bat out of these guys' hands, though, with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Missed outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Hitter's pitch coming. And he was hacking. Fouls it out of play to the left, 2-1. And that's in there for a strike, 2-2. Oh, they got him picked off. Now they might have to try to manufacture one. The throw down. They still got it hung up between first and second. They run it back to first. They made it back. Ooh, that was a little adventurous. So Abalo escapes, and the count remains 2-2 to Ethan Wood. Foul back to the screen. Wood digs back in again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. That'll leave it up to Canyon Millar. This is probably the guy that you want up here right now. Boy, this guy's been hitting. RBI single in the first. Doubled and scored in the fourth. Home run and a double in last night's couple of games. Coach Hickles gathered the troops as the conference on the mound, and he's talking to Abalo about that play at first base. These tournament games so good for coaching. Stuff you can't practice until you get into a game situation. All right, all the talking's over. Back to it. Canyon Millar will dig in from the left side. Runners at the corners, but now 2 away. Vipers trying to take their first lead of the ball game. I mean, he's probably not going to get a lot of good stuff to hit. The first pitch down, low ball 1. Hoffman working from the stretch. Inside, low ball 2. And this is going to put him on first base. They're not even going to mess around. So Abalo will move down to second. Millar draws the intentional walk, and it'll be up to Cole Hussein. I'll try to get the clutch hit here. 2 outs, bases loaded in a 3-3 ball game. First pitch in there, strike 1. Hussein 0 for 2. Up high, ball 1.
Nowhere to put you anyway.
1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball 2. Hubbard at third. Abalo at second. Millar at first with 2 away. 2-1 pitch. Fouled it out of play to the right. The count 2-2.
Battle.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hoffman has the sign. The pitch. Popped up, foul straight back overhead. Luke Miller on deck if Hussein can keep the inning alive. Hoffman looking in. 2-2 the count. On its way. That's out to left field for a base hit. They're going to score at least 1. They're going to send the runner around. Here comes Abalo. The throw is not in time, and the Vipers take a 5-3 lead on the 2 RBI single from Cole Hussein. They walk Millar to get to him, and Cole Hussein says, "Thank you very much. I'll take the RBIs," and the Vipers will take the lead. So Luke Miller will step in. Runners at first and second as Millar is at second. So Millar at second with Sander first for Miller. Miller has an RBI single. Came in the fourth inning. Checked the swing. Did he go? Outside corner for a strike anyway. Vipers with the 3 spot. Might not be done yet. Curveball spins inside. Ball 1. Well, 1 pitch to Luke Miller. Little pop-up fly ball in the shallow center field. That's going to be actually the second baseman just beyond the fringe, drifting back. And Benji Cardona hauls it in to retire the side. But the Vipers are up for 3 here in the 5th inning. They get it on 1. Started it off with small ball and then smacked the ball around a little bit. 1 run on 2 hits. Helped out by a couple of errors. 2 runners left on base. And we would go to the 6th inning. We got a brand new ball game. 5-3 Vandegrift on top. Looks like 22, 24. Evan Farrow making his first appearance of the season. So Evan Farrow will take over. Nice job by Aaron Gutierrez to hold the fort. And he'll give way to Farrow here in the top half of the 6th inning with Vandegrift on top by a score of 5-3. So Farrell will be facing off against the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Landon Locke, Jake Pickering, and Tristan Raley. Another very entertaining baseball game. So Locke will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Singleton scored back in the 4th to help them regain the lead at the time. And the first pitch of the season for Farrell, outside, ball 1. Oh, boy. That looked awful good. Umpire calls a ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That ball hit to right field, and it's going to drop in there for a base hit. So Locke's aboard. That'll bring up Jake Pickering. 1 for 2 in the game. First pitch misses, ball 1. Toss over the first runner back. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 2-0 pitch. The low ball 3. Three-0 pitch and take it all the way. That pitcher in there for a knee-high strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Lock it first. 3-1 pitch coming. Ground ball. This might be 2. Takes a high hop over to second for 1. The throw to first. In time, they got him. Well done. Obalo to Millar to Kenya Millar. And the Vipers turn their first double play of the season. 6-4-3. 2 away, bases empty. That was not an easy one either. That ball had a lot of English on it. Obalo stayed with it. Kind of a backhand toss to Millar. Locke sliding hard into second base. But Cash Millar with a good throw to his brother Canyon to clear off the bases. Strike 1 to Tristan Rayleigh. That ball slammed into center field. That's going to drop in there for a 2-out single. So Rayleigh keeps the inning alive for Rockwall. That'll bring up Hudson Holt. Holt 0 for 1 with a walk in the 4th. Comes up here with 2 outs and a runner at first base. Beautiful curveball. Letter high strike from Evan Farrow. There goes the runner. Check swing. Strike 2. The throw down. Good throw, but a good jump. And Rayleigh's aboard with the stolen base. Forget about him. The count is 0-2 on Holt.
Way ahead, way ahead.
No balls, 2 strikes. Farrow trying to work his way back into the rotation. Ahead of the count, 0-2 here to Hudson Holt. The pitch. Check swing. Ball 1. That ball bounced in front of the plate over. Now they do appeal. I thought he may have gone 2. Umpire says no. 1-2 on the play. Rayleigh moves up to third base on the wild pitch. Still no harm done. One and 2 the count to Holt. The 1-2 payoff pitch from Farrow. Ooh, didn't miss by much. Vipers coming off the field. Man, he's just not getting the calls. 2-2. Got to shake it off. Come right back at him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Down low, ball 3.
Come on, win this, win this. 1-2-4.
Big pitch here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rayleigh at third base with 2 away. The 3-2. Hit in the air to center field, is going to hang up, coming in, making the catch. As center fielder Cole was saying, got a great jump on it and hauls it in to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, runner to left on base, a Viper double play. And are we going to play on here, or is that going to be the ball game? We still have 15 minutes on the clock. .144, I'm not sure why they stopped the game this early. We'll take it. We get the win, but we've got time left. They're going to play on. Yeah, right. I think, wouldn't they get a chance to bat in the 7th, though? Or would they call it after? I don't think you can start an inning after. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be the ball game. Because the Vipers are ahead, that's the difference. That's going to be your final score. So the Vandegrift Vipers bounce back. And we'll get a 6-inning victory here by a final score of 5-3. Great ball game, entertaining ball game. So we'll give you the very, very unofficial numbers here. The Vipers with 5 runs on 5 hits. Couple of errors, 4 runners left on base. I think the winning pitcher would be Aaron Gutierrez. With Evan Farrow getting the save. And for Rockwall, they will drop down to 2-1 as they get 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 7 runners left on base. So we'll take a quick break and be right back to wrap this up. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Minute Field. The Vipers improved to 3-0 on the season with a comeback 5-3 win over a very good Rockwall Yellow Jackets ball club. And take the win here to move to 3-0. They will sit down. No games.
No, don't give him cash, Nana. He loses it.
All right, just wanted to let Mr. Miller the chance to get his announcement out there about the concession stand being open. Vipers with the win 5-3. There is no afternoon game until the Vipers come back out here at 5 o'clock to take on Alamo Heights. And again, unfortunately, I will not be able to broadcast that game because I've got to pack it up and head down for some regional basketball action. So Vipers tonight at 5 o'clock come out to the ballpark against Alamo Heights. Tomorrow afternoon out of Dripping Springs. And then they head south to San Antonio and the Comal ISD tournament for next week's games. Our next broadcast will be in about 2 weeks from either here or Blue Diamond over at Leander as the Vipers take part in the Leander ISD tournament. I don't know my exact schedule yet. It's going to depend on what kind of boys basketball I've got that weekend, but we'll be back out here for whatever we can get. And then we'll be with you for the regular season, both district and non-district games, once the tournaments are done. Before we go, I want to thank our Grand Slam sponsor, Jones & Spross, our home run sponsors, I-9 Sports, Wayne Weigel with State Farm, Sport Clips, and Austin Sports Medicine, and our double play sponsors, TRPD Baseball, and Craig Smizer with 1835 Realty. So thank you very much to Travis Wood and the Vandegrift boys, I keep wanting to say boys basketball, the Vandegrift Baseball Booster Club for making it possible for us to come out here. Hope everybody out there enjoys the rest of your weekend, and good luck to the Vipers when we're not on the air. We'll pick them up here in a couple of weeks. Thank you to Suna Vincott, our technical director, and Coach Chickle and everybody with Viper Baseball. My name is Merle Berkshire, signing out from Benham Field. Good start to the season so far. Vipers off to a 3-0 start with 3 straight wins. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks right back here for more Viper Baseball on Vype. Good night, everybody.